officially leaving Great Falls for the last time. We won't miss it at all.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Hopefully. We hopefully will not have to come back for anything.
Hopefully we are leaving.
Even our storage unit is in another town, so we don't have to come back here. We did that on purpose. So we're not going to Seaside this morning. We're having to detour down to Colorado because we have to pick up my sister and take her home. It's raining and that means Lily has to sleep all day.
She hasn't been out to the bathroom yet and it's noon.
Yeah, I took her out potty and she refused to go and then trampled me to get back into bed. We're eating sandwiches for lunch. We're still driving to Denver. We're making terrible progress. It's been raining literally the entire time.
We're so tired.
Yeah, so we're super tired. We're gonna stop in like probably 50 miles to sleep and then we'll wake up early and go driving again. Literally it's been raining the entire time, so the entire state of Montana and half of Wyoming is just raining right now. We've made it to a truck stop like 8 hours in and Lily is refusing to get back in the car, so we're gonna feed her and hopefully bribe her with food to get back in the bed. And then we're gonna set up for the night.
I am so tired. I've been driving all night. It's 6 o'clock in the morning and we've got 45 minutes left to go. I've been stopping and sleeping along the way. That's why it's taken us like 18 hours to get a 12-hour drive.
6 a.m. We're almost to Denver. We pulled off on the wrong exit and found a Love's, so it was fate. Lily's sleeping in the back still, and we can't see anything. Babu is trying to get up front like a rabid squirrel. Come here. Alright, we're officially in Colorado, well, and we're officially in Denver, but the sun has finally risen, so we can see. So we're almost there. We're finally at the hotel we're picking my sister up at. We're gonna walk the dogs, and we're gonna reorganize the car for 3 people. Lily, don't sigh at me. We're going on a walk.
Stop! It's too early for crying. Go away.
I haven't recorded in a couple days. We had a medical emergency with Shalana and we had to come to Denver to pick her up and take her back home to Georgia. So we are right now staying at a Motel 6 and we're getting the van reorganized because she had stuff that we have to take back with her. The van wasn't really set up for 3 people, so we had to clear off that seat that we've previously had buried and stuff. A lot of it we're just putting on the bed, and at night when we go to bed, put the stuff back in the seat. We're gonna have Kayla sleep in her bed, Lena sleep in my bed, and I'm just gonna sleep in the front. We're packing up right now and getting ready to go. We're gonna see Jacoby on the way home and then take her to Georgia.
We're getting ready to leave Aurora, Colorado and go to Aurora, Nebraska. So it's gonna be a 6-hour trip. We're planning to stop if we see anything fun, and we're gonna try and find something to do. Lena's in the back. Lily's in the back.
We're at a gas stop in, I think we're still in Colorado.
I just saw a sign. I don't remember. We're in Colorado though.
Kayla was driving a little while because I got suddenly like super sleepy an hour and a half into the drive. So now we're letting the dogs out to get water and stuff. We're about the halfway mark of where we're going to.
We found a campsite. We're hoping it's not full.
This is not actually a camp spot. This is a park and we're hoping we don't get chased away, but it was the closest we could get to a bathroom. And the dog is chained up over there. And this dog is chained up over here. And we're gonna eat caramel apples for dinner. We moved to a campsite because we found one near the bathroom. We are having cereal. We don't have a cooler or anything, so we've got powdered goat milk, and Shalena's having tea and I'm having matcha. So I got the worst night's sleep last night since we've been gone. There were 3 of us, so Kayla took one bed, Lena took one bed, and then I slept in the driver's seat, but the driver's seat doesn't lay down or anything. My back is killing me. I was awake like every time something would crink up, but I don't feel like I've slept at all. We'll have to figure something else out. We're heading out now. We're going to my brother and sister-in-law's house. So we left my brother's house in Omaha. His wife got us Raising Cane's. We'd never had that before. It was pretty good. We were gonna stop at a campsite, but we decided just to keep driving. So we are stopping for the night at a Love's gas station, because Love's gas station like has a dog park and has showers and all that stuff. But let me show you what we have to do to the van now, because there's 3 of us.
I should curl into a ball next to Kayla.
Yeah, and it was really uncomfortable sleeping last night, our first night with the 3 of us. All the extra stuff is parked in the 2 front seats.
So there's no way for us to make an emergency.
And then we've got, I don't know if you can see, it's pretty dark out here. I'll show you this way. We've got one bed that goes across here, and that's where Kayla and the dog sleep. And then one bed that goes across the bottom here, and that's where Lena sleeps. And then there's a seat there that I'm gonna sleep in. Then hopefully it's more comfortable than the front seat that I slept in last night. Kayla lost her keys. We're pretty sure they're somewhere in the car. So I gave her my keys and now she can't find my keys. So how does it feel knowing this is our new home in, what is this town?
Sydney.
No, it's not Sydney.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
We're in somewhere in Omaha or in Nebraska.
Idaho.
Oh, we're in Idaho. Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
Or Iowa? Where are we? But we have no keys. Before we left Great Falls, we made a backup key. So Lena has the backup key.
I like how I didn't even know I had keys and I haven't.
That's why you have them, because you can't lose them if you don't have them.
It's 4 a.m. We're leaving. The trucks have been really loud tonight, so I just haven't really slept, so I'm just gonna start driving. We have been wanting to only drive like 6 hours a day, but we might do 8. Jacoby's 8 from here. We're in Iowa and we've been driving for like 4 hours since we hit Iowa, and we haven't seen one rest stop, one park. And then Babu had like diarrhea all over. Like, she got blankets, she got clean clothes, she got like my purse, everything. So we had to pull over on the side of the highway just to let her go to the bathroom. And then we finally, about 4 miles off the highway, we found a Walmart to like clean the poop off of everything and bag it up to be washed. Let Lily out, but she didn't go to the bathroom.
Yeah, Lily's
I'm hoping we see a rest stop at some point that Lily will go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Here's Kayla. We're at Geode State Park in Illinois. It was totally out of their way. There's like a beach there, there's a playground there, a campsite. We might stay here tonight. We all stopped and took a nap.
We're about 1 hour from Jacoby. We're at a gas station right now to go potty and get gas. We still pretty much have no rest stops. Our car is starting to overheat because of the temperature. It's like 100 degrees out, but we're hoping to get there before that happens. So right now we don't even have the air conditioning on and it's super hot in the car. We think it'll be okay. It seems like the lack of rest stops and truck stops has continued from Iowa into Illinois.
We're at Kickapoo State Park. It's about a half an hour from Jacoby's house. We dropped Shalane off at Jacoby's house. It says open, but there's a sign on the door that they'll be returning a few. So how long a few is, I don't know. We're hoping they have somewhere for us to camp. If they don't, we're just gonna go to Love's. It's like 5 minutes away. Here's the campsite. We gotta totally straighten out the van. It's a mess in there right now. It was listed on our free campsites, but it was actually $10 and they don't have a shower. We were hoping they'd have a shower. We might be taking a shower at Love's tomorrow or at Jacoby's house tomorrow. So the campground is all right. The bathrooms are nasty. They're like actual, they're not porta potties, they're like actual outhouses, and there's just like bugs and spider webs and wasp nests and stuff all over them. And we've stayed in nicer free ones than this. Getting our breakfast ready and everything this morning, I'm just having oatmeal. I gave Jacoby and Shalana money to get breakfast or whatever they want to do. It was super hot last night. Left all the van doors and windows and everything open until we started getting mosquitoes and stuff. It cooled off about midnight, then it was fine. But I have a pounding headache because I have not drank enough water on this trip and from it being so hot yesterday. Lily, we tried to get her to sleep outside, but she's a prima donna and she wouldn't do it. We even put a blanket on the ground and she's like, no, I'm an indoor dog. She was boiling hot last night. We tried to get her outside, but she wouldn't even have any of that. We're gonna go to Love's and do some laundry and take showers, and then we're gonna meet up with Shalana and Jacoby.
Lilith got in trouble for woofing at people, so now she's sitting in the car.
There we go. So we took our shower at Love's for the first time. They're actually really nice. They're super clean and super big. There's like a bathroom and then a partition. And it was $15 and we both took a shower in there. They said it was fine, like for us both to take a shower on one bill. While I was getting dressed after my shower, Kayla took a shower.
Nice.
And there was no time limit or anything. Like you could be in there for a long time.
Yeah, and like we're doing laundry at the same time, so we thought we would try the shower while we were waiting for laundry. It was super clean. They clean it between every person as far as we can tell.
Yeah, it was worth the money. I mean, that was like $7 a piece for each of us. We stopped at a taco truck and got a burrito to split, like totally full of steak.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. We're sitting outside Jacoby's house. He's got to wait for his apartment flooded and he's got to wait for the maintenance person, but it could be a couple hours and we don't want to leave the dog. Babu, don't eat my taco. We don't want to leave the dogs in the car even with the air running for like hours because somebody will call the cops. So we're gonna sit out here for a while. I messaged Jacoby and said let me know when he leaves, and that was like 3 hours ago and he hasn't messaged yet. So we don't know. We've just been sitting out here all day. We went and did some more laundry, came back to sitting, so we don't know how long we'll be here doing nothing. We are at a rest stop in Illinois. I was gonna show you around, but there's a lot of people, but there's like a playground and all this stuff. We're at the mile marker 222 outside of Champaign, Illinois. Like when you walk in, it smells super clean.
Yeah.
Well, there's been a lady this morning. She's been cleaning since 5 o'clock. It's now like 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and she's still cleaning, and it's not even that big of a thing. So they take their cleanliness serious. I just took the dogs for a walk. I'm parked at the Urbana Library. Kobe, that was the first place he wanted to go, and then after they went to the library, they were going to walk down to a creek somewhere around here, but they've been gone almost 2 hours and they haven't come back yet. I don't know what else he has planned for the day because everything takes forever. Like the library was like 5 miles from his house and it took 12 minutes to get here, so anything farther than that takes forever. So it must take him forever on bus to get anywhere. We went to the international market and I got these Mexican chicken tomato flavored Lay's potato chips. They stink.
I mean, yeah, but that's pretty standard for Lay's flavored chips.
Yeah. They taste like tomato soup,
Oh, yeah.
but you can taste the chicken a little bit. You want to taste it?
I'll try it. Yeah, it literally tastes tomato soup.
We've been inside the car all day running errands with Jacoby, so I thought the dogs would be like dying to get out and run around. They went out for like 2 seconds, peed, and got back in the car. And I'm like, you guys want to go outside and play? And they're like, nope, we're just gonna sit in the car. And so this is where they've been sitting. So we're gonna try again in a little while to get them outside, but so far this is it for them. Hi guys, we stayed in a truck stop last night, the same truck stop we stayed in the night before, because we were gonna just head straight out after we were done with Jacoby, but he wanted to go to Panera this morning before he goes to work, and so he wanted us to drive him. We slept in the car and it was so cold last night. It was like 40 degrees, which is crazy because the night before it was boiling hot. Like,
All right, where are we headed now?
we're headed out of Illinois, Champaign, Illinois, into Nashville, Tennessee, about a half an hour outside of Nashville. It's a 6.5 hour drive. We might, if we feel like it, do some stuff in Nashville for old time's sake, because we used to live there for like 15 years.
Yeah, well, at the very least, we'll go to Publix.
Oh yeah, Publix is my favorite grocery store there.
We're heading over to the Walmart to get some groceries that we need because I want wheat thins.
My kids wanted to come here. This is a cemetery we used to come to. It's got like a creek and a bridge and a windmill. Oh, the windmill's missing though. What? The windmill's gone. The water mill. It was like an old military field hospital. Got like some old buildings. And this was always pretty cool over here. It's got, like, this was their pump house or something. And they would wash people's wounds over here. Yeah, this is like a fountain and an old like medical house. But we used to come here all the time. We found it, I think, geocaching, and we just kept coming here anyway. I don't know what used to be here. There's like a ceramic circle, if that was like a well or what. But this used to have a big, like one of those water mills, spinning water mills, and it is missing. But there used to be a big one right here. We're waiting for the roadside assistance to give us a tow, but like I was walking to the Love's building and this car that was out of control going like 50 miles an hour like shot through the parking lot. I had to jump out of the way and they hit like a car in the building, like right where I was standing. So it's like being on Final Destination. I feel like the rest of our trip should be fun. I don't know if I said, but our battery died. We waited like almost 2 hours for a tow truck. Apparently, the tow truck had to come out of Nashville.
And Nashville traffic's apparently terrible.
Yeah, even though there's other tow trucks in the area, he said they're the only ones that do Geico roadside assistance. But it took him like 2 seconds to jumpstart me.
So we used roadside assistance for the first time, and Lily sat and licked the guy while he sat in the front.